Like the cheap version.
I always thought those, what were they? They were like, Gordon, telekinesis model with the hand and stuff was pretty cool.
Yeah. That's bad though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna fly in this game, but, oh, check that out. That was cool. What happened? He, like, picks the gun way up. Do you see that? Well, of course you know about that. It kind of clips a little bit. Let's see what other guns we got. Alright, so the gravity gun doesn't quite work yet.
It's fully functional, it just doesn't look right.
Right, right. It looks real small compared to all the other guns, too.
Yeah. Because that's what I said, I'm having troubles with, like, decompiling them.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see what we got for this guy. We got laser sight. Yes, please. That's so cool, man. Check that out. Now, do you have to, that's just a model, right? The laser?
Yeah, that's just a model.
Okay.
It just dot, like red dot, very, very, very far away from the model itself.
Right. How
This
far?
is how it works.
Is it so far like you'd never...
If I load up the model with laser sight in model viewer, it's just tiny. It's like 1 pixel size, the whole model, because it tries to capture the whole thing in the view. So I have to zoom in for like half a minute just to get the decent view of it.
Okay,
And same things happens in like any kind of graphic editor like 3ds Max. I just loaded the model and suddenly I get 1 pixel sized model and I need to zoom in to edit it.
Nice. So you circumvent the, what would you call it? The SMod laser pointer thing.
I mean, it's good. The SMod laser pointer is nice because it leaves this little tray behind, and it's resize itself when you get close near to wall, and it gets smaller when you go farther from wall.
Right.
With this, it's constant size, so it's not perfect, but still works.
Gotcha.
Well, it's all about perspective. I mean, a laser pointer should always be the same size, no matter how far away you are.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we are talking about reality there.
Yeah.
Right.
Video games are not reality.
Yeah, but still, it's acting like reality.
Yeah, this is a little funky, but I guess it's what you gotta do. So, talk about the dual pistols, like, how much of a pain in the ass are they to...
They're really a lot of pain in the ass, because I'm using different weapons for double pistols, because you have different mark size, different fire rate, because you have 2 of them. So the fire rates are double up. And they're really pain in the ass, because when you open the attachment menu and you try to switch to double pistols, you're actually changing the body groups. You can see that like the model hand model changes when you try to change the guns. That's because the model groups, the body groups, are not assigned properly. The same goes with the attachment menu on double pistols.
Yeah.
The model is different size, so I need to adjust everything just to get it right. So that's a work in progress right now, but they're fully functional.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm in the attachment menu for the dual pistols, and I'm having an out-of-body experience, I think.
Yeah.
World War II SMod, what do you guys think?
I don't know. Spaz, what do you think?
No?
No.
It seems like a genius, alright.
Yeah, it sounds nice though, but again, all of the models are gonna probably come from Day of Defeat.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the problem.
Because here's what I'm thinking. Well, right off the bat, what jumps out is Bring gets replaced with what? Hitler, of course, right? And I'm sorry to all my German viewers to bring that up, but I just had to.
Well,
Yeah.
Let's
I
not
don't
get
really
into
think
it.
that would work.
The touchy areas. It won't work. Why not?
No. Just wouldn't work.
Yeah, but this could work really, like a massive reskin pack for S-mod, like World War II. So you can have like Nazi mechs or something instead of Combine.
There you go.
Yeah,
Like in classic like games.
that would work. Or maybe... Ah, shit. That would work.
But we're gonna probably run into troubles with like swastikas everywhere.
Yeah. Can't have that, man.
Well, alright, then maybe you could play as a German soldier invading America or something.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
German soldier invading...
France.
No, not French. France, damn it. Invading Russia. Or Soviet Union. Because that would work, because there are a lot of Russian text everywhere. That would work.
So what do I do here? Anybody know?
Kill things.
I see.
Where you are. Go to
I'm
the dark
sorry.
vent, possibly.
Go in the dark vent, yes. Alright, Pepsi fans, so let's talk about... I want to talk about the PC Gamer article. Because that was huge, man. What happened? Did they call you, or...
No, they didn't call me. Like, I was browsing like ModDB one time, looking at the comments and everything, and people ranting about me compressing the files the wrong way, everything is bad. And someone posted like, "Hey, this mod get reviewed on ModDB," and this way I found it. Really, no one like messaged me, sent me an email, nothing really. They just posted a review.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
think they didn't even like put links in the review to the site, neither the BSnotch or the Muffin site. They just reviewed it, and it was good review. I mean, they said the mod was great when it was shit, so I cannot blame them for that.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's... Ooh, check that out. What's going on here?
Problems were well hidden within the mod, so yeah.
God damn it. Well, I'm confused. But yeah, I mean, that is a good review. I just went and read it again. And, they gave you a good review, man, and it was funny,
Yeah,
you know. Did you see a good traffic spike or interest in the mod after that?
Yeah, a really big. Like, I've got like, I think I was on 12th place for like half a month on ModDB. That's crazy. But then again, I stopped updating it really like a lot, so it just dropped down again, like
Right.
1,000, I think. I'm not really right now. I'm not like feel like updating it, posting anything new.
Right. And you said you have other things to work on too, so...
Yeah,
It's not
like
like-
standalone.
Yeah, so it's not like there's a lack of, things to occupy your time, so to
No,
speak.
it's not. I think every S-mod runs into the problem that someone says, "Oh, it could be done like 3 days time on like 3 weeks at least." Well, it's not. We had the same problem with Tactical. There's been like thread on the Facepunch forums. When some people really like the mod, but some people again said like, why it took 2 years in development? Why it was that? When it could be done like 3 days. No, it couldn't be done in 3 days. I learned a lot of stuff during that. So
Yes, and that's a good point. You know what? I was going to bring this up with One Man Show, but we'll bring it up here. Like, they did him dirty when they leaked Tactical, and especially with the comments that it was like a 4-day job. And you know for sure, and I mean I know, this stuff takes a long time, and you're not getting paid for it like some kind of big developer. It's just like, you know, you're having fun. It's fun for you to do. And, you know, people don't understand that, and they don't respect that. Like, I mean, how many hours would you say you sat here and just pulled your hair out because something wasn't working right?
I can go to my Steam and look at Half-Life 2 playtime. It says 33 hours. Well, I haven't played Half-Life since like half a year, 33 hours of compiling models past like last week.
Wow. So that's
So
all
I put
just
a lot of time into it.
that's just compiling time. The
Yeah,
half-life.
that's just compiling. I'm not talking about scripting or just testing like mapads. Which mapads and scripts in CryLife are the biggest pain to test because everything is so complicated that when you like change one line in the script, you need to restart the whole node just to get it loaded properly. Because, for example, I don't know, like variable sprint. So when the player sprints, it plays the proper animation, makes the block, everything. It depends on something else, and this something else depends on something else deeper in the code. If I would like to reload the whole system during the game, it would probably crash.
Yeah. Probably. So what's up with the sniper scope on the P90?
Why not? I said, like, why not? Every gun has like 12 attachments? 16, sorry. 60 variations of everything. So I said, why not?
Yeah.
You can have like sniper scope P90 or MP7.
Sure.
Just-
I'm gonna rock it, actually. Is it super zoomed in?
It is. Let's give it a shot. I mean, sometimes it's useful like to have a solid scope on guns. Even on like P90 or like the sniper rifle. Instead of sniper scope, because it gives slightly less zoom, slightly smaller zoom.
Right. Oh my gosh, look at this. I like it. So how much trouble did you have with the real-time scopes?
None.
Nice.
Really,
oh,
I didn't
you're
have
the
any
guy
trouble.
who wrote the tutorial, right?
Right.
Alright.
I watched like the original tutorial back in the days, and it was bad. It was really bad. It was missing things, like the most important things, like coordinating the texture right,
Right.
so it will display properly. And just like took the files from the tutorial, started experimenting with them, and came up with my own solution, and posted like the full, I think, the complete tutorial. It's still bad. I'm using milkshake there, but
That was a big help, man, because everybody was always like, oh, how do we do... That was the most asked question, I would say.
now the most asked question is how do I run standalone? I do not understand
Wow.
the complicated mechanics behind it.
Oh my god.
How do I copy paste?
Oh, is this toxic? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Let's look at my beautiful rigged body floating in the waste. Yeah, I mean, at first, it was always like, oh, how do we fix the guns? So we made a tutorial for that. CSS weapons,
Yeah.
crotch guns. That's what it always was. And no, the real-time scopes thing was good. I'm glad you made it, and I'm sure everybody here will, tell you that, like, hey, that was a big help.
I was thinking about making more tutorials like about basic things like hacking models. So that's basically adding parts to models from different weapons. Because there is no tutorial on the weapon for that, actually.
Right.
And even if you're looking for that, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna be called like modifying weapons or attaching your custom parts. It's gonna be hacking weapons. If you're looking for it for the first time, you're not gonna find it.
Right. I like the shotgun. Check that thing out.
There's like 2 weapons that are not going to make in the final release.
What? The shotgun?
No. Shotgun is gonna be there, the hop wire is gonna be there, and I think, I don't remember the custom weapon name, you cannot select it via the selection menu, the HUD. I think there was grenades. Because now, if you're gonna like pull out grenade with, I think it's weapon custom 30, sorry, or 21. 30 or 21, it's gonna just spam your S-mod with rockets. because it's the RPG made from the request of CryLife, as it's testing it there.
Right.
So it's not good, so that's gonna get cut, and the hop wire is gonna get cut, or maybe I'm gonna put it there as like an Easter egg weapon or something. Because the problem I have with grenades and hop wires and basically thrown weapons is that I cannot detect if weapon has depleted all of the ammo.
Right.
Since player proxy is not working. So we end up like having the hop wire in the selection menu, but you can't really use it, and the scripts will just gonna end up messed up.
Well, what the frig just happened? Oh, you bastard. VDad asked Pepsi if you could sell CryLife, what price would it go for?
$1. Just type that in the chat.
$1.
Or pay what you want. Wait a second. Pay. Pay what you want.
And is the is the shotgun an M1897?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not that good with weapons.
Are you a gun aficionado?
No, not that much.
Yeah, I'm not.
I've been in
either.
cadets though. I've been like had military training for like 2 years.
Oh, alright.
But we've been using AK-101, which is standard NATO rifle, and I don't have really much knowledge of other guns.
Right. You're like most people, right? You're around maybe 1 or 2 different types of weapons, and then you get to know.
Yeah.
Go EA on it. 3 maps for $49.
DLC. Let's call it DLC.
That's right.
Contact the man who made drainage maps and sell it as like DLC.
Yeah.
Just day 1 DLC, right? And it's going to be a fix though. It's not going to be in the new content. It's going to fix the bugs.
Right. It's you know, if you want maximum armor, it's a DLC.
No, you start with maximum ammo. If you want to
okay.
have like cloak, DLC cloak.
Right.
Shouldn't you just have the menu and then you need to buy a DLC for the actual game?
Damn. Cold-blooded.
That would be so much easier.
Big map.
No, it's quite big, yeah.
Hey, do I get health regeneration? Is that a power?
No, that's the health regeneration. The empty field above it is power. It uses batteries though.
Gotcha.
So it's like separate power level for your ammo. You're still gonna take less damage in the armor mode than like in strength mode or speed mode on cloak. But if you got energy from batteries for your armor, it's gonna take even less energy. Because it's standard Half-Life 2 armor from HV.
Awesome soda.
Freaky, I'm from Poland.
Oh, careful what you tell him. He might come see you. In the middle of the
We
night.
pay in gold here. Really, we pay in gold.
Wow.
I mean, the Polish like value, whatever, like coins, are called złoty. You can translate it directly into golden. So I am paying in gold.
Oh, you lucky boy.
We got Nordic gold. That's way better than actual gold. Just to clarify that.
You pay in platinum.
No, Nordic gold is an alloy. Sadly,
We drink
I wish it
gold
I wish it was
slaughter.
better.
It's got gold flakes in it.
Not really.
Oh, my dreams, my hopes.
What? By the way, I was going to link the drainage maps and I just forgot. I just waffled on. Here you go, guys.
Gun out. No, thank you, sir. Thank you for doing that. Let's see.
I just forgot. I just like have a tab in my Firefox open. Drainage old version. I just forgot to link it.
Laser sight, yes. Assault rifle, sniper scope. Let's just go with iron sights. M249. Does every mod just have to throw that gun in, or was it in CryLife or Crisis? I mean.
I think every game.
I think a version of it has it. Where there's a version of the M249, but it's not the actual M249 per se.
Yeah, it's called something different.
Yeah, maybe M240.
Or something like that. Like with FY71, it's basically NAK, right? But they didn't actually allow, I think, name it that. Assault scope is like strangely very useful on the heavy machine gun. It really helps.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what is?
Assault scope, the third option.
Alright,
I don't know why, but it's just useful. And by the way, the heavy machine guns use airboat bullets, so you can actually destroy things with it, like gunships.
Oh, really? Wow.
And the script loads, because it's not just a weapon, it loads a bunch of scripts every time you pull out the weapon. Modifies the gunship like damage threshold. So with RPG, it takes one hit to take down the gunship. But if you're gonna pull out the HMG, it's gonna take like 50 hits. And those 50 hits get multiplied by the difficulty level you're playing on. So if you're playing on Ultimate, it's times 4. So you need to hit the gunship directly 200 times in order to kill it.
Damn.
But it's good, actually. The gunship like try to avoid it, go far away, just to get a line of fire.
Right.
The AI is really good.
Oh my god, look at that. Crawling so slow. Why am I going so slow? What is going on here?
Probably carrying heavy equipment.
Oh, yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. Heavy machine gun like slows you a lot.
Yeah, I can tell. Look at this. Ugh. I feel like I'm walking.
Because this gun was primarily a minigun. And the minigun is going to be used even as a part of what I call a borrow technique. So if you go to like stationary heavy machine gun of the Combine, it's gonna load up the script. So when you're gonna go to maximum strength mode and I think press punch, you're gonna rip out the heavy machine gun and take it with you.
Oh, really?
And it actually works on some map. I implemented that on like canal maps in my test builds, and it works really nice. But this heavy machine gun was originally the weapon that I was going to use for that. That's why it slows you down so much. I never fixed that.
Nice.
Because you're supposed to move with like normal speed with it.
So in upcoming versions of this mod, if there are any.
There are going to be a few.
Okay, there's going to be a few. Is there anything, is it mostly just bug fixes and...
In most, yes, because there's a lot of things to fix, like little things. For example, I've managed to make the selection of the modes, of any GV modes you're selecting, and the weapon attachments go along with the SAF file. So you can actually load up the game and have the correct attachment with which you are going. But it doesn't work on every map for some reason. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to fix that. I need to figure out why. Also, a lot of little things like fixing the hand hacks, fixing some, adjusting some guns, making every map in Half-Life 2 campaign game actually playable and have unlocks across the campaign game. So you're just not gonna start with full equipment. You're gonna have to find like a laser sight or something.
Right. What in the world?
Huh?
I'm being a moron and trying to stream while I have my VPN going. So I'm gonna have to pause the stream and stop that.
Okay.
And then we'll pick up. I want to ask you a couple things about standalone.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're gonna take like a 5-second break, and don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna have some marble cake. Is it
Yeah.
alright with you guys?
All right, go ahead, buddy. And I'm going to just stop the stream and start it again. So hang tight.
Okay.